these fights give us a lot of opportunity to make money. Now, obviously, there's going to be limits on these fights, but one thing we know, and we see this all the time, is the books are all over the map. We have one book with Jake Paul at minus 285. We have another book with Mike Tyson at plus 300. Now, I am no rocket scientist, but if you put $1 million on Jake Paul at minus 285, and $1 million on Mike Tyson at plus 300.
Can't get the bet down.
I know you can't get that down, dude. I know. But the point I'm making is there is a middle right there, right now. It's happening in front of your very eyes. You can make 15, well, it's less than 15 cents on the dollar because it is higher than that. But at least there is a middle there, Kyle. And there's going to be middles there right up until fight time. Dude, free money, Jake Paul. I just can't see him losing this fight. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be a circus here, and pretty much all of them are. But I do think you got to give a little bit of credit to Jake Paul. He's a savvy businessman. He keeps kind of reinventing this whole situation here. And, you know, it started, he was boxing YouTubers, that a bunch of kids that pretty much didn't give a shit about boxing, and they just kind of strapped them up that night and went. And he was the guy that was taking it seriously. He was trying to, you know, move up his boxing career, move forward. Then he started fighting, you know, washed up MMA guys, which again, optically looks great, you know, builds a name. You're beating guys who are past champions, but they're in their mid 40s and don't even compete anymore. And that looked great. And then he kind of got exposed a little bit against Tommy Fury, which Fury is a real boxer, but also not really that good either. And that all looks, you know, great. But I think really that you got Tyson, who has not fought competitively for 20 years. You know, the last fight was like, you know, 04, somewhere around there. I mean, whatever it was. And then he fought in 2020 up against, it was Roy Jones, and that was an exhibition. And then, of course, boxing does boxing things. That falls into a split draw. So there was no even winner in the exhibition match here. But, I mean, if you look at just physicality in both of them, I mean, 27 years old for Jake, 57 for Mike Tyson. You know, Jake is a big dude. He's 6'1", you know, Tyson's 5'10", but I think the other part here is the reach advantage. He's going to have a 5-inch reach advantage for Jake Paul here. And the other kind of fishy part about this is it's going to be on Netflix. And that smells very fishy to me. This, you know, it's normally like if the star of the show, you want to back the star of the show, and the star of the show is Jake Paul, and I think that's where this is going here. I mean, obviously, it's that money. If you're looking for a method, I would assume Tyson can last. I kind of lean more towards this being a decision victory for him than anything, that Tyson can at least get through the fight, last, and Jake gets it. So I do lean on the decision here, but either way, I think Jake Paul wins it, though.
Okay, we got a hard out with Teddy, but I got to jump in here. You think is this a 3-rounder?
No, what is it, like 8?
So
it's got to be like 8.
A 57-year-old man who hasn't had a real fight in 20 years is going to go the distance, like as in he's going to die of a heart attack at around round 4. Like,
honestly, not Tyson.
Mike Tyson has a heart attack in the middle of the fight. That to me is guys, bet Jake Paul now, because this will be the best value you will ever get on him. Yes. This is the easiest money you will ever make. Dan Marino versus Mac Jones right now in a throwing contest. I take Mac Jones. This fight is a joke, but it provides us with a great betting opportunity. Go bet Jake Paul right now. Mike Tyson is going to have a heart attack in this fight. This is idiocy at its highest level.